Hey folks, it's Robin Clayton here with another episode of ZodicGlassshop at the farm. It's so wonderful to have you all here with me today. I am having a great day. It's Friday. I believe it's January the 30th. But don't quote me on that because I think I messed up my last video because of that. But anyways, today we're going to be working on another piece of glass. It's going to be a beautiful two-piece flower. And I've got this piece. And then I've got this piece. So I'm only gonna have to cut one today, and I'm gonna attempt to use my drill press. It's gonna depend on how large this is, if my drill press will handle the width. So I will let you know here shortly, but I wanna just thank you for being here with me today at ZodicGlassshop at the farm. So let's get on to the supplies that you're gonna need to complete this project. Hey folks, okay, let me go over a list of items that you're gonna need to complete this project. And just remember that I also listed in the description box below so that you will have everything that you need to make these beautiful pieces of art. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna need is my toggle bolt and my screw, because I'm using a toggle with my particular flower. So if you don't need a toggle, then just a regular screw should suffice. You're also going to need a hook for this particular project. So if you're going to be mounting it externally, if you're going to use it as a tablescape, you won't need the hook for it. So I just want to make that distinction for all of you. You're also going to need a Phillips head screwdriver so I can tighten the toggle when I'm finished. You're going to need washers. You're also going to need a measuring tape to measure your plates. You're going to need a magic marker of some type to mark your dishes. You're also going to need your plates already pre-assembled and ready to go. You're going to need a little bit of water. So when I cut through the glass, the water helps the sediment to break up quicker with my drill press. And you're also going to need a diamond tipped bit. This is a Milwaukee bit to specifically cut glass or ceramics, but I found this one is absolutely magnificent for cutting through glass. You're also going to need your eyewear, and you're also going to need your gloves when working with the glass. And I think that's everything with regards to supplies. If I've missed anything, it will be in the description box below, as I stated earlier. Okay, so now we're going to move on to cutting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and measure, and I'm just going to measure the top right here is at 4 inches. So that puts my diameter right at 2 inches. Okay, so I'm going to take my magic marker, mark this up 2 inches, and that will be right here in the center. That should be right on, right there, and right there. Okay, very good. So this is where I will be drilling. Okay, again, I'm going to be using my drill press today. At least I'm going to attempt to. So we're going to move on to the actual cutting portion of this. Okay, so I've got the drill bit lined up, and I'll go ahead and show you just for an example. So I'm using the bit, bringing the bit down, and I've got it centered just exactly where that mark is where I did the measurements. Okay, so we're ready to go there. I'm also going to put a little bit of water here just to help get through the glass, and here we go. Okay guys, here we go. There's our hole, perfectly done, ready to move on to assembly. Hey folks, okay, so now that this particular plate's been cut, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the camera down so that we can start on assembly of this beautiful piece. Thank you. Okay, my friends, let's go ahead and get started with the assembly portion of this. All right, so I've got this beautiful flower hanger that I'm going to be using, but the first thing that I'm going to put down is my washer, okay? And then on top of that washer, I'm going to go ahead and put this flower petal. I'm going to just go ahead and stick the screw through. Just go ahead and do it this way. That'll be a little bit easier. And then stick it straight through the flower. All right, and then I'm carefully turning this over just like this. And I'm going to take another washer and place it right there in the center. I'm layering these so that we can prevent the glass from breaking in any way as we tighten this. All right, so now I've got my bolt through, and I'm going to be using just a little bit of a larger toggle this time. This is a 3 1/16 inch, and I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Once you get it started, it should just flick. Yeah, it's got it now, it's caught it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and scroll that all the way down so that there's less involved with regards to using the Phillips head screwdriver to tighten it. So I wanna get it down there as close as I can. Then I'm gonna take this beautiful piece and I'm gonna go ahead and flip it right there. Okay, until the toggle takes, and the toggle now has taken this flower. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this flat just like that so it sits even and flush. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my Phillips head screwdriver and proceed to tighten the glass to the other. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, I really do. Let me just check real quick to see how that's going. And that seems to be going okay. Very good. All right, let me turn it back over and tighten it a little bit more. Adjustments are going to be necessary when working with the orb because you want to make sure that the toggle fully is tightened on the inside of that smaller orb, or glass, if you will. All right. Sure that's centered correctly. Turn it over and give it one more click. Okay. Just like that. And let me turn it over now. Hey folks, okay, here is the finished product of this beautiful yellow petaled flower with this beautiful centerpiece. Turn it to the side so you can see it. Turn it all the way to the back. This beautiful hook. Okay, so this is just an amazing piece. I'm actually so in love with it. I love all of them, but I really do love this one. It just makes such a statement. Okay, so we're gonna move on to showing you how to display these, both externally and internally. All right, see you soon. I'm back to show you how I'm going to mount this, and I've got a stand here. And let me go ahead and pick this stand up. Okay, so here's the stand. There's the back of it. All right, and that is to show in your home for those of you that want to use it as a focal point. Okay, I hope you love it. I know I do. All right, and then I'm going to show you one more way. Okay, so here's the second way. I've got this white metal pole, and I've drilled a hole right in the center there, and I'm going to take the hook and I'm going to push it straight in, straight down, just like that, onto the flower. Okay, and you can see where I've started to put some gold polka dots on this, and I will finish that. But this is how you would mount it externally in your garden. Isn't it lovely? Okay, and it stands It sits snug as a bug in a rug right on that hook. All right, there's not a whole lot of give due to the rubber grabbing the hook. All right, I just think that is so amazing. Hey folks, okay, this is the final viewing of this particular yellow and orange glass flower. Let me turn it over to the back. So yeah, you can see the hook there is actually lovely. It really adds a beautiful accent to this piece. Turn it back around here again. And you can use this particular piece for anything in your home, out by your garden, out by your pool. I just think it's an incredible piece. Give a big thank you to all of you who tune in to me every week here at ZodicGlassshop at the farm. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the creation of this particular piece today, please go ahead and leave your comments in the description box below. If you have a personal question and you want to talk to me directly, you can email me at zodicglassshop@gmail.com. And I just want to say thank you once again for being here today at ZodicGlassshop, and I will see you next week here at ZodicGlassshop at the farm. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.